Hello there, and welcome along to the first ever St Faith's vlog. This is episode 1, but it is very much not take 1. Here I am joined by Head of Maths and Maths Wizard, Mr. MacKenzie. Welcome, Mr. MacKenzie.
Thank you very much for having me on only take 4. That's not too bad for us. Of St Faith's vlog episode 1. I'm thrilled to be here.
Thank you. Now, the idea of these vlogs is for the parents at home to learn a little bit more about what the subjects the children learn about look like at the school. So, Mr. MacKenzie, what does maths look like at St Faith's Prep, please?
So, it's been really exciting over the last few years because we've had a complete revamp of our maths curriculum. So we now, every year group is taught in mastery style blocks, which enables a chance for every child to work for an extended period of time looking at the core skills. So starting in September, every year group would be looking at number and place value, understanding how numbers are put together, before then moving on to the 4 main operations. By ensuring they have this secure understanding, it means that as they progress through the rest of the curriculum, they're able to achieve so much more success. It also means that with an extended period of time, we're able to look at a lot more problem solving and reasoning questions, and the children experience such a range of different contexts throughout, so they are prepared for anything that can be thrown at them in the big, wide maths world.
Fantastic. And I don't suppose you have an overview of plans just to kind of show the parents what their child will be studying at different times of the year?
Do you know what? Conveniently, I do.
That's worked out very well.
Just to show, this is an example. I'll have a quick flick through. So as I was saying there, you can see this is year 1. They've done a lot of work building on their addition, subtraction, and place value. For then in the spring term, we start to move in to measures. We look at fractions as well. There'll be some statistics coming in the summer term and some geometry. And it's a similar picture across the different year groups as we go, which just means that every year the children start, as I said, by building that place value knowledge, working on their 4 main operations, and every year building those skills. As we see from our, I must admit, impressive data that we get here at St Faith's, we do build children that have a very good understanding of maths and score very well.
I found teaching it the last couple of years, I could really get into the topic, and I felt that I could really deepen the children's understanding. That really did help. Now,
it certainly enables me to have, as I'm sure kids are aware, to have all the EWs laid out for them, so we can really have that time to dive into a topic, with lots of time for us to work with the children, to have children working with each other, some collaboration. So it's been really, really beneficial for us as a school and for the kids.
Fantastic, thank you very much. Now, I did set a 5-minute timer, so there's about 2 minutes left. One thing that parents always ask and always want to do is, what can they do to help their children? What can they do at home?
So we've got a couple of schemes running throughout the school. For the lower school, we've got Numbots. Now, Numbots is absolutely brilliant. Every time I look at Numbots, I'm just blown away by the range of different contexts the children are exposed to. So it's all about building their understanding of number and place value, and looking at their number bonds. So looking at number bonds to 10 first, building up all the way to number bonds within 100. If their children can master those, and it's in a lovely kind of story mode that they work through, and the children love it, and they get to earn coins for their characters, they will have such a good understanding as they move throughout the school. They then move into times table rock stars, which has been really successful over the last few years at bringing times tables up. And we've got children in year 5 and 6 now who can answer 100 questions correctly in a minute. I mean, they are putting some of us teachers, most of us teachers, to shame. But just the skills that these children have is incredible. So I would definitely encourage your child to hit the Numbots and the times table rock stars. But it's also about understanding that maths is real. So if you are going into a shop, it's allowing the children the chance to handle money, to pay for things in the shop. It's about, if you're baking cake, to gain an understanding of what a kilogram is, what grams are.
And I've just got to jump in there, Mr. MacKenzie, because I used to say it to parents all the time before I had children: just bake a cake. When you have children, it's so different, but it is so fun. But it's so fun.
My little Martha's still young enough that I can say all these things, that it's absolutely fine to say bake a cake. Ask me in a couple of years, I'm sure it'll be different.
But it is great fun, and it's such hands-on learning. I love doing it. It's just very messy.
But yeah, it's gaining that understanding that number and maths isn't something that just happens in the classroom. It is all around us, and it's so important to to everything you do in later life, which is why we're so glad and lucky that the children get the chance to build such a good base knowledge here at St Faith's.
Excellent. I think we are within time. 23 seconds left. I know. I think we should celebrate that. Really, I'm really impressed by that. It only took 5 takes, but we got there in the end. Thank you for joining us, Mr. MacKenzie. Thank you for that quick introduction to maths at St Faith's. If anyone's ever got any questions, please feel free to get in contact with us. We are here to help. Obviously, Mr. Groves is here to help as well. Mrs. Coombs is here to help. And all your class teachers are there for you as well. There's the timer. What a great little 5-minute feel. Here we go. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Mr. MacKenzie, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Andrews.